So another really great option when you're leaving your plants is of course using self-watering planters. So I got these 2 pots on Amazon. They came in a set of 2. There's basically a little drainage tray under there, which is nice. You can see the holes here for proper drainage, and it came with 2 of these like spike things, which I think are the self-watering part. Honestly, I haven't figured it out yet. So my thinking is you need to take some sort of bottle. For example, I just have these plastic water bottles, and kind of attach it here and use that as kind of the reservoir for the water, and then stick that into the pot, and then it kind of drips out here. So I'm going to set these up. I need to plant something in here and then set up the self-watering thing when I actually have 2 hands and not filming with 1 hand. But so far I really like this pot. I like that they're white and very sleek. I love that it comes with the actual, whatever this is called, drainage tray. I have that problem all the time in my apartment where I get pots without drainage, and the plants do poorly because there's no drainage and it's just a cash pot, or I get them without this little saucer and I get water everywhere. So it's nice that it has both, and I'm really excited to try to figure these out and use these because this is going to be really great. So we just off screen tried to figure out how to do the self-watering thing. We think we've got it figured out. So first we're going to plant some things, filling it up with dirt. The first thing we're going to plant is actually this little red cabbage. So this is from the grocery store. We got red cabbage, and this is the end of it. And my mom stuck some toothpicks in it like so, propped it up into a little cup of water, and it grew roots. So look at that, and it even got all of these leaves coming along for the cabbage. So we're actually going to plant one in this, into the new pot, and hopefully this can go into a deeper trough after, but just want to kind of establish it, get its roots into soil since it's only been growing in water, and hopefully get it to start growing really big and healthy roots. But isn't that gorgeous, the color on this red cabbage? So pretty. It looks like kale right now. So we are filling up this water bottle. That's kind of the key for using these self-watering little sticks here, and we'll show you how it's used in a second. But you do need to have your own kind of plastic water bottle, jug, something like that, that you can kind of use as the reservoir of water. So here is just a quick example of how it will look. You fill up your water bottle, you flip it upside down. You're gonna get a little bit of water coming out, but here is the good part. So this nozzle, you can loosen it and see water will start to drip out when it's loose. You can do a slower stream by kind of barely opening it, or if you open it a lot more, which I don't know why you would really do that. I feel like the drip makes a lot more sense. You can get kind of a steadier stream of water. You can see that. But the little drip will kind of let that water slowly come out to the plant when you're leaving it for a longer period of time. We are putting in the self-watering little reservoir thing into the red cabbage that was just planted in this pot. Again, this pot comes with this little nozzle thing, which is really nice. The water is starting to drip out into the plant. So we're gonna not water this plant. Usually when you pot something up, you just want to water it right away because we want to see how long this takes to drip out and how kind of thoroughly soaked this pot slash plant gets. So this is our little experiment, but here it is. So this is a Tradescantia propagation that I got from my friend Maddie and her mom. Shout out to them. So they propagated this one and it's so beautiful. So we are planting it in soil now so that it can be propagated again. Just put in the other one, same method. All right, those are the 2 new pots planted with, it's surprisingly 2 green and purple plants. Didn't plan that at all. And their little self-watering system to try out. Pretty easy to use yourself. If anyone is interested in these pots, which comes with 2 and the little drip system thing, I will put that link in my description. doesn't come with the bottles. You kind of have to figure out your own little bottle situation. And I think this would work as long as the nozzle fits on the top. If you had something larger like a milk jug or something like that, you could try that out and have a larger reservoir of water. So it's the next morning and the water bottles are empty on both of the plants. They are soaking wet pretty much. I mean, some areas on the edge didn't get as much water, but definitely soaking wet. There's even water at the bottom in the saucer. I think it's a similar situation here. I think that this is good. Again, if you're leaving your plants for a little bit, pop this in right before you leave, and it kind of gives it just like an extra day of water. Maybe slow down the way that it's coming down and, you know, like tighten the nozzle. And a bigger jug, and it'll have kind of continuous water. But also this tray is nice because it will absorb that water once this dries out. So it's not a great thing to leave your plants like this normally if you are worried about them getting super wet and all of that, but if you're going to leave them for a very long period of time, couple of weeks, then this will definitely help them survive. Thanks for watching.